Grin and Barrett, that you in the live stream, or Frosty, one of the two. Yeah, they cut me off there. Imagine that. Say something in the chat for me, would you? Yeah, this is the new one. I had to restart it for some reason. I think we probably both know why I had to restart it, right? Kind of funny that, right? So I'm assuming you can hear me then, right? Sorry about that. When you start talking about real shit, they tend to shut you down real quick. Yep, got too close. You're right. It's kind of funny. I felt like this is mad soothing. Thanks for coming. I am God. Not sure if you're God or not, but if you are, thanks for showing up. Either way, glad to have you. They cut my last live stream because I started talking about real stuff. So glad you're enjoying it. Let me go poke that fire real quick and get the flames going up a little bit. There we go. Got her going a little bit. Drinking a little bit of Modelo. You see it or not? It's kind of dark, but that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be soothing and sort of ambient in a way. Do me a favor, if you haven't left a like on the stream yet, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Appreciate you. I'm going to go as long as I can, as long as this phone battery will allow it. And I've got about 45% left. Started out the last live stream with about almost right up to 2 hours before they cut me off. And that went from about 75%. So I should be able to go for at least a couple more hours. I'm going to try to anyway. This is supposed to be the 1,000 subscriber live stream. A thank you to those that have subscribed. Just hit 1,000 subscribers recently, so appreciate you all that helped me do that. Off subject, but I was gifted an old school RV generator with carbon exhaust situation. That's pretty good. Old RV generator can be pretty handy. Or any generator for that matter. I still got this beer that I'm holding and one more beer. I might have to make a BEERUN beer run. Can put that in my book. What book's that? I ain't wrote any books yet, although I've had some people tell me that I should. When I reposted, yeah, no, that's a different book. We're not talking about that one. Not on the live stream. I'm still waiting for you to send me that book. Send it back to me. So yeah, it will. That book would come in handy for that particular generator. If you're wanting to work on it. Plenty of good information in there. Thanks for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Too bad the other live stream got snuffed real quick. We were getting a little too deep, I guess. That's all right. I'll keep going as much as I can. I'll just re-up and go back live again, and whenever the signal stops being messed with, I'll fire it back up again. Yeah, every coin has two sides. Not sure the particular context that you're talking about there. Let me go poke this fire real quick, see if I can get some more flames out of it. From the last before I got shushed. Still a little fuzzy on the details on that one. Well, Frosty said that he was that the live stream got paused, so he moved on. That happens. A lot of like if you start getting technical difficulties or whatever, people will just move on. So it is what it is. I'm not going to assume that he was a plant, but he might have been. Who knows? I think the moderators if they did pop in here, I wouldn't be able to see them anyway. You know? Subtle like. See somebody else just popped into the chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming. We're just doing a little fireside chat here. A couple tiki torches. Fireside. A couple of beers. Having a good time. Thanks for showing up. Hit the like button if you would. Appreciate it. Say something down in the chat. Let me know you're there. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Not the direction I was referring to, being how she's waking up. Well, what do you mean particularly on how she's waking up? I mean, the Earth right now is doing all kinds of wild stuff. Just ask Russia. They got all kinds of earthquakes and all kinds of tsunamis going on and all kinds of interesting stuff going on right now. Let me see if I can get that fire to wake back up a little bit. Yeah, I know it was on point. That's why the live stream had to be cut, you see, because I was in that flow state and they can't be having that. Looks like it's just you and me in the chat now. And that's all right. When I was trying to get the live stream going earlier, it looks like I got 7 new subscribers just from that last hour and 45 minutes. So it was not for naught. Yeah, I noticed that, huh? Kind of interesting, that. That's all right. It's fun when it happens, when it can be cataloged this way, when it can be recorded, right? For posterity's sake, let's say. I might have to start doing some more of these live streams like this. I kind of like it. Kind of fun. Have to start finding some free wood somewhere to burn. Like I said, I'm gonna keep running this thing until the phone battery poops out on me, or gets pretty close to pooping out on me. It's about 35% now, so probably got about another 45 minutes or so left. Get us some old school vibes. You mean old school me, or old school in general? Old George Noria, huh? Which one's George Noria again? Oh, that's Art Bell, Coast to Coast. If you're talking about George Knapp, that's the radio broadcaster out of Las Vegas. He's now controlled off. Jerry Corbell's got him under control now. If you ever listen to any of his stuff, he's under complete control now. They took everything he's got. George Knapp, that is. Oh, were they? I don't remember Noria. I just remember Art Bell. Yeah, at least in the timeline you remember. Yeah. Yep. That's a whole nother discussion there. I get the feeling my live stream has probably been suppressed. It's probably just going to be you and me for the rest of the night. Kind of funny. I got a third like there. Oh, I got another viewer in the chat. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate the like. We're just having a little fireside chat here. Say something down in the comments if you would, please. Let me know you're there. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Say something down in the chat. We'll maybe get another conversation started, or we might just sit here and listen to the frogs chirp, and the cicadas and the crickets and all them good natural things. well, looks like they came long enough to leave a like and then bounced. At least according to my people in the chat ticker there. And that's alright too. At least they left a like. Maybe they got nervous. They didn't want to say nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to possibly sneak my little disclaimer in there at the beginning of the live stream somehow, but I'm gonna have to learn how to do OBS Studio before that happens, and that's gonna require a computer that can handle it. So. It is what it is. The subscription count is rising, and so are the views, and the watch hours are kind of lagging behind, but they're also rising. So it's all good. I just realized when I go to wrap all this up, I'm gonna have to fucking take all this crap back inside. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's yeah, you can do that. The only problem is when I go to record something, technically it tends to compress the video, and it tends to lower the quality of the video when I do that. I've done that recently on the other video that was Something's Off, We All Know It. And you can kind of tell that it's been compressed. It came from a recording. So for now I'm just gonna do the live streams, and I've still got to go back and set the other ones to public and see what happens. see if YouTube will smash that one. They probably will. That's okay though. I still think I'm pretty sure the watch hours still count. And whenever I go to get monetized, that'll require an actual person to go through and watch my videos, and they're not going to sit through a 2-hour live stream to hear what the algorithm knocked me for at the end, unless it flags it. There's a potential for that too. They may have the algorithm so well figured out that that what it got flagged for and shut down was flagged, and they can pick it apart. But honestly, I think it was just a signal issue and an issue of some other things that we both know what that is. Like I said, when I started to get a little deeper there, I kind of started feeling the walls closing in, and considering I'm sitting outside, that's I don't know if you noticed, if you remember or not, but I remember I said I can kind of smell sulfur. And then, another half hour later or whatever, that happened. So. Yeah. Yeah, well. What can I even say to that? I really don't think it was YouTube. I think it was other things. I think it was the signal being messed with. You know, the Lord of the airwaves. You start talking about certain things. They don't like that. So, yeah, basically. And I haven't really had another person in the last half an hour pop in with 1,000 subscribers. Of course, it is kind of late. Yeah, of the unseen kind, exactly. I haven't had another person pop in, save for that vague one there for a minute that disappeared. And they left a like, but then they just disappeared. Haven't had anybody else in the last half an hour, so I'm going to assume that it was probably other things that came through and messed with the signals. I'll probably go for another half hour or so, then I'm gonna call it a night. That's I would call it a success. You know, wasn't too bad. Having several people on and off kind of show up, stick around, drop off. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad for the 1,000 subscriber celebration. And I'll have to go through and make the other live streams public. I think they default to late, early, it's all relative to perception. It's also all relative to geolocation too. And 98% of my viewers are in America, so you have to keep that in mind too. So my subscribers would be the ones that would see the live stream pop up in their feed, and they're all American, so they're probably all asleep, but for the most part. Yeah, it would have been better if it didn't have to restart, but you know, that's how these things go. There's always there's gonna be more of them. You know, there'll be. We'll catch up some other time. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, Callie's about 3 hours behind me, but it's still late. I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so 3 or 4 hours. It's still late. Like I said, it's all good. It was fun to do the fireside chat, and it was also fun to know that this can work all the way out here in my back 40, so to speak. See, I've got 3 likes on this current live stream, and there's only you in the chat right now, so that means that 2 other people at least popped in, left a like, and then took off. You know, it may just be not what they're in the mood for right now. You know, maybe they want to watch something else. They want to watch something political or watch something, you know, who knows? Who knows what they want this particular moment. That's the reason why I need to get up to 20 or 30,000 subscribers, so that no matter what, there's always going to be somebody that's in the mood for it. Whatever it is that I'm saying. And that won't be too far off, man. That won't be too far off. I'll have to send you that guy's channel. I'll send you the live stream and a time mark when he starts to mention my channel. It's kind of funny because like when he starts to get into it, he's like, he starts to listen to some of my videos. He's like, oh, can't do that, can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. And it's like he's got his finger on the pulse of the algorithm, and I understand. So do I. But I'm a little bit more risky than he is. The Raymond Thoughts and Minds. Raymond Thoughts and Mind. It'll start snowballing soon. Oh yeah, you mean like picking up momentum? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Probably by around this time next year, I'll probably have, I don't know, 8,000-10,000 subscribers. And that'll be when I can do a live stream that will have some real impact on my watch hours. Because, 20 or 30 people will show up at a time for a 2-hour live stream, and it'll start picking up from there. So yeah, snowballing is a real thing. You probably got to be up pretty early in the morning, don't you, Sam? Last time you had your finger on the algorithm pulse, my toilet paper failed. Yeah, you don't want to end up with a stinky finger on the algorithm. Don't end up with a stinky finger on the algorithm pulse. By the way, that one guy that I sent you, that channel, Spurg, I won't say his full name because they really went after him, and he got shut down. Like right after I sent you his channel, he got yeeted, as they say in the YouTube land. He got yeeted. Which I think is kind of interesting. Yeah. Well, we've been at this for almost 40 minutes on this latest live stream, so I'll probably wrap it up and put this fire out and kill the tiki torches and let you get to sleep so you can wake up early in the morning. Over what? Did you watch any of his videos? I was surprised. Dude, he got up to 50,000 subscribers. I could not believe it that he had gotten that far before they finally shut his channel completely down. Oh, and of course, as soon as I say that, I got somebody popped into the live feed. Appreciate you. Thanks for showing up. We're just doing a little live stream fireside chat here. Say something down in the comments if you would, please. Appreciate you. Enjoy the ambiance. Leave a little comment. That way we can get a little conversation started here. A little fireside conversation. But yeah, he got yeeted off of YouTube for pretty obvious reasons if you watched any of his content. No, I sent you his channel, Grin and Bear. I sent you his whole channel. little did I know you had less than 24 hours to watch anything that he had. I can't get into what he covered because there's a reason why he got yeeted. You know what I mean? Pretty wild. I think he's got a Rumble channel now. You might be able to look him up. But you'll have to go back through your messages and find out. Yeah, you can pick a topic. You can do whatever you like here. Thanks for coming. Regardless, thanks for coming. Leave a like. Say something down in the chat for me. Just doing a little fireside live stream. Yeah. Maybe they're just here to enjoy the ambiance before they go to bed. Soak it in, soak it in. No, you didn't tell me about the old lady getting into the hornet's nest. That's pretty wild. She get stung? She get stung up? What kind of hornet was it? Them paper wasps or bald face hornets? What was it? Yeah, I lost whoever was watching there for a minute. I would imagine it's probably because of the damn banging that was going on a second ago. That figures. That's all right. I'm about out of beer anyway. But go ahead and tell me about the hornet story. I realized when she'd done a 100-yard dash in 12 seconds flat that I'm not going to the woods with her because I can't outrun her and I'm not dying tired. Yeah. Yep. Well, all right, Cappy. I think that's just about it. I've gotten to the point where I'm getting the hiccups and I'm starting to spit. So you know what that means. I have to start cleaning this shit up. Maybe I'll let the live stream run long enough to put the fire out and put the tiki torches out. And yeah, send me a video of it if you can. I can't believe you took a video of it. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off this beer and start putting the fire out. And tomorrow's another day, as they say. That's all she wrote right there. Oh. Let me grab my 5-gallon bucket of water and wrap this up. Night, man. Call me tomorrow. I might actually be free enough to answer. All right. You're good, man. I'm going to wrap this up and take all this shit back inside. That'll take me forever. And you'll see me next time, yeah? See you later, man. Thanks for coming.